Hey church, today is Wednesday and I'm here with a weekly update. You can find other things happening in the life of the church as you read through this newsletter. We're thankful for you and for what God is doing among us this new year. Hey, in today's update, I want to give you some news about a new partnership that Christ Church has entered into. We have, as of January, joined a new church planting network called the Redeemer Network. It's actually not a new network, but it's new for us. The Redeemer Network is a network of churches that are almost exclusively located in Texas and in New Mexico that really are based out of a church in Lubbock called Redeemer. And Lauren and Andrew Knaik and Drew and Jordan Rimke used to be a part of that church. And it's a wonderful church. And we've gotten to know all these churches through our relationship with them via Acts 29. But over the years, I've seen how the Redeemer Network plants churches and how fruitful their church planting ministry has been. And I've gotten to be friends with a lot of the leaders in that network. And so our elders have been in over a year of prayerful exploration about partnering with the Redeemer Network so that we can more effectively plant churches out of Christ Church. We're a part of church planting through our denomination, the PCA. But from the beginning, we've always wanted to plant churches and partner in the church planting world with churches that aren't necessarily going to be PCA churches, but that will join us and partner with us in our gospel-centered mission and vision. And the Redeemer Network really does accomplish that. And so our hope is that through this network, we will be able to establish a church planting residency where we regularly have 1 or 2 or 3 residents who are a part of Christ Church for a year or 2, and then who are sent out with a core team to plant churches throughout San Antonio. That's a big part of our plan for the next 10 plus years as a church. And because the Redeemer Network has such a great residency model for training church planters, we're hoping that that will help us. It's also just a way to continue to live into our core value of partnership and unity. So one of the things that I love about the Redeemer Network, other than what I've said, is that they're planting churches in towns in Texas, like the town I grew up in, Amarillo, and other towns in West Texas and Central Texas, where there are very few healthy gospel-centered churches. And we just felt compelled to be a part of that. You can visit the Redeemer Network's website at redeemernetwork.org. And one last thing on this, our hope is that the normal Christ Church member will be aware of what the Redeemer Network is doing, and even that we can befriend other Christians and other churches who are a part of the network in the state of Texas and other areas. So we're thankful for that. I'm going to send just a brief letter this week to give you some more information about the Redeemer Network and talk a little bit more about our rationale behind it, and also talk to you a little bit about our ongoing relationship with the Acts 29 network. So those are things we want you to just be aware of. That's something we're excited about in the new year. So check out the letter that will be coming your way this week. And if you have more questions about that, if you want to talk about it with me further, you're welcome to reach out to me, text me, email me, call me, or any of our elders. So we're thankful for you this week, and we look forward to seeing you Sunday, January 14th, as we continue to study Matthew and as we worship God together. Have a great week.